Welcome to State of the Arts London, Season 2. Second season. That means I got a whole season behind me. Anyways, I'm so glad that you tuned back in. This month, we're back at it again. I've got Brent Baird on the show. Filmmaker, actor, pants wearer. We talk about his past work and how that flavors how he creates today. With that in mind, you keep an eye out for the trailers, and I've got a little bit of an announcement at the end of this particular show, so stick around for that. I'm also trying to change up the format a little bit, so I'm introducing a new segment called Neighborhoods of London. Yeah, it's real original, I get it, yeah. Up this month, Westmount. I moved here a little while ago. Westmount, that's where we're going to start. There are a lot of things to do here in London, and I thought it would be a good idea to show us off to newcomers and Londoners alike. Here we are. Welcome to the show. Let's get on with it. Let's go talk to Brent.
I did have a fiance once.
What happened to her?
I really don't want to get into it right now.
If I throw away all of my demons, you have to promise me you'll throw away yours too.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Brent, I am happy to get you here. You're going to be the first show of the year, so Season 2. Wahoo, here we are.
Nice, right on.
So, look, I get everybody to kind of do this on their own. Please introduce yourself for the viewers.
My name is Brent Baird. I am an actor and a filmmaker. I've acted in a lot of films. But I've made 2 films as a writer-director so far. My first film was Seeking Oblivion. Came out about 5 years ago. And then about 2 summers ago, I co-wrote, directed, and starred in my second film as a director. It's called A Night with Nathan.
Yeah.
And we are just starting the film festival run now. So that's pretty much what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking. Obviously, I was creeping your IMDb. You've got a lot of acting roles to get you going. Has it always been in front of the camera? Have you done theater? Have you done?
Actually, yeah. My main background is theater. I am a theater trained actor. I went to theater school here in London.
Okay.
The London Theater School is not here anymore, but I went there. I was in a theater group there, and then I went to college for theater.
Okay.
And I did like Shakespeare. I did all that stuff, and I do enjoy theater, but film has always been my favorite kind of artistic kind of thing. What I want to say, so I always felt like I wanted to make movies. Even like in college, I in high school even, I thought that would be the best way to get yourself out there as just as an actor or as a filmmaker, as you would go out and make your own stuff, make your own films to get yourself out there, not only as an actor or as a filmmaker, just to kind of do both. So that's what I did, and I was very much inspired by people that did that. Like Kevin Smith, who just kind of would make a movie in where he worked. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
The Duplass brothers, just anybody that just was like, you know what, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to do my own thing. And I just always felt like that was the right way to do it. Mm-hmm. And I still think that's the right way to do it. You're not waiting for people to cast you in things, not waiting for people to give you jobs. You're just kind of going out there and doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And
right, and that's the hustle, right? And that's why ultimately I wanted to talk to you, because look, you wrote starred and directed Seeking Oblivion, which I watched. It was very good. I enjoyed it.
Thank
Very
you.
personal.
Yes, it was.
You
Very
know,
much so.
that's not the topic of conversation for this particular interview. So you did that, and look, everybody's got at least one story ready to go. So what was the motivation going into, like, you put all your stuff out on Front Street, you did the first movie, and then you said, I want to do it again. So what changed between the first one and the second one that made you pick up the pen again?
Well, I just kind of, I don't know what it was. Like, writing for me is very hard. Seeking Oblivion, weirdly enough, was a script that I sat down and I was able to kind of write the whole thing within a few months. It kind of just happened. A lot of times I'll start writing something and then I'll hit a wall and I don't know where to go with it. And I can't just sit there and write knowing that it's garbage that I'm putting out there. I know some people can just do it, but I can't.
Yeah.
I have to, like, be in the right mind frame.
Yeah.
So I was, so I just had, I don't know what it was. I just had, for my second movie, I just wanted to do a movie that was a male bonding film. That took place over the course of like one night or one day, because I really like movies that are small and take place in kind of 24-hour kind of time frame. Yeah. And so I wanted male bonding one day or one night, and I wanted to kind of still touch on the mental health kind of aspect of Seeking Oblivion, and that was kind of what A Night with Nathan kind of came up with. And I had the whole movie mapped out in my brain, like I knew the first part of it and where I wanted it to go, but I was struggling with the middle part because I feel like that's the hardest part when you're writing a script.
Yeah.
But a really good friend of mine, Pete Comrie,
Yes.
he was in Seeking Oblivion. He played my sleazeball manager.
Yes. Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted him and A Night with Nathan, both of me and him, to star in it. And he's a fantastic writer. He's written a few scripts now. So I basically called him up and I was like, hey, I'm having a little bit of trouble kind of moving with this script. So I want you to play the other part. So I thought maybe we could get together. We could like act out scenes together, kind of get the dialogue down. And so that's kind of what happened. Because I wrote 20 pages and then I was stuck. So I had him come over to my place and we just kind of worked out scenes and wrote together, and then I finished the script with his help. So
the old collab, right? Yeah. So
right.
did you find his? You kind of separated the two voices out, or did you tackle both, kind of conspiratorially wise? Did you find that when you were writing the script, did he tend to write his character and you wrote yours, or was it back and forth?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it came out with. Like I made up this character myself of what I was thinking the character to be, and then he kind of made him kind of human, which works because he was playing the part, and then I kind of more made my character more human because I knew that I was writing it for myself. So I think that's kind of how we approached it, and then we kind of came up with an agreement on what works and what doesn't. I mean, I joke. I think we're both kind of, when we watch this movie, we're both kind of playing more extreme versions of ourselves.
Okay. Yeah.
So it kind of just worked out that way.
Yeah. So what's the next? You said you're getting into the scene now. You're getting into the circuit.
Yes.
What's the awards?
The film festival.
Thank
circuit.
you. The film festival. Yes. I just couldn't find the word there. What's that like?
I mean, I enjoy this part of it because it's kind of exciting when you're out there, you're submitting the movie to festivals, you're waiting to hear back from them. The only thing though is like you have to pay a submission fee every time you submit your movie, and it's just a matter of and they go through like early bird, mid, and late deadlines. Throughout the year. So if you just get lucky and you're submitting on the early bird, then you pay less money. But sometimes it doesn't work out the way. It just depends on when you finish your film. You just got to try to get in there early. So sometimes you wind up, you could spend like $100 on just one submission for a film festival and then not get in. Yeah. So you got to know that you're just basically throwing your money out there and hoping for the best. But I do enjoy this part of it because this is the exciting part. And when I did Seeking Oblivion 5 years ago, that movie took 4 years. Like we shot the movie for 2 years. Like it took 2 years to film the movie, and then it took 2 years in post. Because I was editing and doing all the stuff on it. And So, and then right when I was done that movie, I was all excited. I was like, all right, now we're going to start submitting to festivals. This is the part I've been waiting for, because it's the fun part. You get to go to festivals, you get to meet people, you go to the parties, you get to see your movie. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then right when I started submitting, COVID happened. So, basically, when I started submitting, everything was shut down, and all the film festivals that we got into with Seeking Oblivion were all online screenings.
Okay.
Which is not the same thing at all.
It is absolutely not. No.
So this time around, I'm happy to be able to kind of do that this time. But like I said, you got to. The first time when I was submitting, I think I submitted the movie to like over 100 film festivals, and I got rejected by like 84. So basically, you just got to know when you go in.
Yeah.
You got to, especially if you're submitting to like the top tier festivals, which are extremely hard to get into, but you got to try as a filmmaker.
Did you go so far as to actually watch it, or was it just a no?
Well, I mean, all these festivals they have supposedly they have a jury of people that watch all the movies. I mean, I can't see them sitting down and watching all of them because they get thousands and thousands of submissions. But you would hope so, especially if you're an independent filmmaker and you have no money and you're spending money to submit your movie, you would hope they would take the time to sit down and watch the movie and give it a fair chance. But it's probably not the case.
I guess you always find that out. So so you are doing you do the filming and all that. You mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you do the entire edit yourself, or you post?
This time around, I didn't. I would have if I had to. Like the first time, I kind of went out and bought myself a laptop and kind of just taught myself how to edit, just because I had nobody kind of to do it. The guy that was supposed to do it kind of it just didn't happen with him. So I was like, all right, well, I can sit around for another 2 years, or I can just try to do it myself.
Yes.
Luckily, this time around, our DP, our talented DP, he just kind of took it and edited the movie for us. So that was nice of him. So that was kind of but if I had to, I would have done it. But this time, I didn't have to.
That's a task that when you get into it, it's real clunky. But once you kind of get in, several thousand hours deep, it's not too bad.
Exactly.
And then somebody teaches you a shortcut, and then you look back and you're like, I could have saved myself hours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So let's talk about budget. I'm not a millionaire. I run 2 cell phones right now and some stuff, and I seem to get okay results. How do you feel? I don't know if you've ever worked with $1 million budget before, but how do you feel? Yeah. How do you feel that when you sit down to write, is that something that is on your mind, or is that something that I'll deal with that later?
Yes. I try to. I know some people may write movies with the hope that they're going to get the money to make it, and they don't care. But I look at it as I'm just going to try to write a movie that I can shoot as cheaply as possible, and with as less people as possible, and because then there's not as much pain in the ass kind of stuff that's going to happen to you. Yeah. So I try to make it as simple as possible to film. At least that's what I try to do when I write a script. I remember when I wrote Seeking Oblivion, I thought that was a movie that was going to be really easy to film. But then I realized that there were so many locations that I put in the script. Yeah. And I thought there wasn't that many locations, but then when we went to go actually film it, I'm like, oh my God, there are.
When you set that, when you've got a location list and you've got a shot list and you start realizing how you've overbought. Yeah, it's well, that's good though. Do you find do you find it hard, or does that? I don't have to worry about special effects. I don't have to worry. And does it keep it simple, and does that reflect in the stories that you tell?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and I like movies that are more simplistic and have kind of a smaller budget, and they're more focused on performance and character and story. I like those kind of movies more. Mm-hmm. I mean, I do like the bigger budget films, but generally I'm an indie film guy, and I love going on like Tubi or or Netflix and finding a movie that I've never heard of before,
Yeah.
and no one's ever heard of before, but it's like one of the
scrolls.
best films you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I love, and I feel like if somebody could do that with my movie, like because See Believe Me is on Tubi, so if somebody one day is just like, oh, what's this? Oh my God, like this is a great film, and you know what I mean. It's not making tons of money, which would be nice too. I mean, don't be wrong, it would be nice to make money too, but ultimately, it's just
dreams.
like right now, it's like I just like to kind of put my art out there and see how people react to it.
Yeah, I think I found myself over the years. That's it for me. Is it? Yeah, I'd love to make money at it, and that'd be great. But I guess the idea is just put it out eventually. You know, maybe I'll be Van Gogh and gone, and you know, you never know. But I'm writing. You're putting your story down, and you're writing it, and you're putting it out there for people to consume, and they can or not.
Exactly.
You've got. It looks like you've got a good network of people that help you out. You got a lot of community help, or is it mostly your friends? How does that shake out for you?
Yeah, it's kind of both. A lot of friends helped out with both of my films, and this one too. Like we did the first film. I was so lucky the first time I had an executive producer that basically gave us the money to make it.
Nice.
And then this time around we did the online kind of what do you call it? The
GoFundMe.
yes, the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to think, the GoFundMe thing now, and we raised basically all that money off of GoFundMe.
That's good.
So
Great.
I mean, I put some money in, but a lot of it was just through people like friends and family and people that wanted to see the movie and supported us and believed that we would make something good.
Yeah.
They kind of just put up the money, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, that they were able to do that. But also, like, we shot A Night with Nathan all here in London, like London and St. Thomas. So basically, we used a lot of, not a lot, all locations, both in London and in St. Thomas. And Pete, he's a producer on the film too. So he was a great guy to get us locations. He's a great producer because he knows a lot of. Because he's also a musician, so he knows a lot of people that run bars and own bars. And we needed a lot of bars in this movie because it's a one night kind of thing.
Yep.
So he was able to kind of get us a lot of really cool locations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Moving forward, what's next? You're on. How long does the circuit go? Like how long does it take you now? Assuming that everybody says yes.
Generally, the rule is you submit or you do the festival run for at least 2 years. That's like the max. Okay. I mean, you can go not as long as that if you want, but generally a lot of festivals will have like a time frame where you can submit the movie for up to 2 years. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and do it as much as I can. See at least a year. I'm gonna try and do it and see where it goes. Yeah. Like we've just started now. I have some exciting news about the movie. I can't share it yet, though. I wish I could. Right. But
we'll touch base when this is airing.
Yes. I'm just saying we might have a screening coming up very soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we're just starting the festival run. So that's basically going to be the main thing is me just trying to get it out there, like submitting it as much as I can, and then once like this big announcement comes out, then me and Pete and everybody else, we're really gonna pump it out and try to promote it as much as we can. You know, go on shows like this, do a podcast, do whatever we can. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, and, that self-promotion is
important.
Where it's at.
Yes.
That is where it all falls down for me. I can kind of do a lot of stuff, but in the end, it's that hustle that I don't know where it is. It's in my back pocket, and I just don't know. I've lost it or whatever. So I appreciate guys like you who just that's what you do. You grind it and you get it out. And
I mean, I kind of enjoy trying to get it out there and promote the movie. It's kind of fun, and it's a fun part of it. Just so I don't mind doing that. It's just a matter of finding the right people that will have you on their show and talk to you and let you promote. So we'll
get some Rogers people, maybe getting some eyes on it.
That would be great, yeah.
Brent, thank you very much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Will there be a clip available that I could maybe throw at the end of this too?
For sure. I mean, we have a trailer.
Yeah, okay.
The trailer is out right now, so I can just send you like a link for the trailer, and then we can like play it.
Make it work.
Right there, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you later.
Did you just f my mom?
No.
I'm just messing with you. I'm Nathan.
Stan.
So you just sleep with random women then? Just anyone that'll say yes?
I love all women. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be a connection there.
Who's he? Your dad?
No, I'm his bodyguard.
I get really nervous around women.
Women love a man with confidence. You've got none.
That's your advice? Confidence?
I'm pushing 50. I drink too much. I've used sex as a way to feel wanted.
Honestly, it was one of the best nights ever. Almost got into a fight. Some rock star was trying to teach me how to get laid, and then there's you.
I thought it might be interesting to take a few moments in some of these episodes to talk about some of the local neighborhoods in London. I thought it might be fun to explore the local spaces and show what's available in and around London that you might not have seen or heard about before. I'm still something of a newcomer to London, so I thought with some fresh eyes, we could take a look at what we've got within our city borders. To heck with the Americans, stay and shop locally. From a mall that's seeing something of a resurgence, with a new name and a new owner, several schools, a huge library complex, and a ton of green space, Westmount has been a thriving community since the 1960s. The area was purchased in the big expansion in the 50s and developed fairly exclusively by Sifton Homes. Most people of an age know someone in a Sifton home here in London. Built through some rolling hills and creeks, Westmount offers a very diverse range of areas. Westmount Commons, previously Westmount Mall, is an active hub again, thanks to the movie theater and the new stores that have opened up to fill the void. It sounds like Farhi has purchased the location, so let's hope the development continues. The StarTech.com Community Center, YMCA, and Library is an impressive site. Over 6,000 members for the YMCA alone. The complex houses 2 NHL-sized hockey rinks, a 6-lane, 25-meter indoor pool, and several amenities to keep you busy. Westmount even boasts the Thames Valley Parkway, offering 45 kilometers of pathways connecting to a further 150 kilometers, walking through green space and over the river, taking you in all directions from the city center. Cresthaven and Reservoir Park, along with its numerous neighborhood parks, make Westmount a very green area, which is saying something for the Forest City. I was recently reminded of the Forest Edge Community Pool, which has been operating since the neighborhood was built. One of a few left in London, it is a membership-only pool that offers lessons, rentals, and evening fun for the family, all within a few minutes' walk from your home. There's lots to see right around us, folks. You know, the idea of a 15-minute city isn't a bad idea. You shouldn't ever have to leave your local neighborhood for anything. Sure, you can go out and visit other areas in the city, just don't forget what's close to home. Shop local, get your art locally, let's bring it back home to Canada. If you have any suggestions as to which neighborhood to cover next, or if I missed something important, drop me a message at sketchy_garage@outlook.com. We'll see you next month.